Hello, guys. This is Robin with Craig and Creations. How are you? Give me a little sign out here. Please do this for me. I would appreciate it. I'm going to do that too. Hi, Charlene. How are you doing today? I looked up that event I'm doing in November, so I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a minute. All right. Hey, Shirley. I'm doing good. I was trying to go get this started like an hour ago. Hi, Miss Kathy Cox. And I couldn't connect with StreamYard. You know how some people have problems connecting with Mevo? Well, I was on the wrong Wi-Fi thing and it took me forever. And then my sister called and we were strategizing about um, the luncheon for my nephew's wedding that she's planning. So, next thing I know, an hour's gone by and here we are. So if you guys wouldn't mind doing this, I've already spread it out myself. So if you wouldn't mind sprinkling the love and all that jazz, we will get going. I do have rolls of ribbon that I'm going to be selling again on this live. So I have my little pad, paper, and ready to go. Well, I thought oh, here's my pen. So, hi, Miss Shirley. All right, so I have two nephews that graduated this uh, last month, and I will be seeing them in August when I go out to Utah for the wedding of my other nephew, not one of these boys, but yeah, I I am, of course, the aunt and uncle that we are. We give them money, but I also wanted them to have something tangible that they can have with them or um, whatever, just something they can have other than just the money. So, what I'm doing today is I'm going to take their announcement that they sent me for their graduation and I'm going to turn their pictures into keychains on acrylic blanks for them. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to use my nail supplies from being a nail tech all these years. So I'm taking some of the supplies that I have used on a daily basis for years and making something totally different with it. So I'm really excited for you guys to see this. I've made several of these, or many of these before. And I don't know about y'all, but is anybody a little, I know for me, working with regular resin that has the part A and part B, or, equal amounts, or 2 parts of A mixed with B, it's like overwhelming to me. It gives me, what if this doesn't turn out? Then I've ruined the project, or there's no way to fix it. That kind of deal. Okay. Well, I have something way better than that. let me get my stuff plugged in, and I'm gonna turn you guys down. Please, you guys, sprinkle the love and say hi when you pop on, okay? All right, I'm gonna turn you guys sideways and fix you guys here. Oops. There we go. I was going the wrong way with the camera. Sorry about that. Did not mean to make y'all get dizzy. All right, so I have my UV lamp here because that is how I'm going to cure the resin, is using gel polish. All right. So the first thing I need to do, and y'all, I have my color wheels here. I pulled out a couple of them to try and see what colors I wanted with their picture. You know, they're boys, they're gonna like the blue, but we are going to work on that. And I'm using these acrylic blanks that I get on Amazon. So I'm just going to use these hexagon acrylic blanks, and we're gonna make keychains with them. The only thing I'm not gonna do is I'm gonna put their picture on one side and their name on the other. But listen, y'all, they're twins, okay? And their pictures do not tell me which one is which because they're identical. So I'm gonna go ahead and put their picture on the blank, and then I'm gonna have to send these pictures to their dad and say, which one is this? I don't want to put the wrong kid's name on the other one's picture. You know what I mean? They know the difference. I don't. So that's the comical part about that. I already have the names cut out in vinyl on my Cricut. I just don't know which face goes with which name. Okay. Anybody else have that problem? I don't know the difference. So yeah, I thought that was funny. Here I am. I printed it out and I'm ready to go. And then I was like, but I don't really know which one is which. What I'm going to do is take I already have the two pictures that I want are the better pictures of them. And I'm just going to put that over after I put my glasses on, over the picture that I want. And then trace it. So that is that one. And then I want this one. Now, wouldn't it be funny if I got two pictures of the same kid? I mean, they're wearing different here, so I'm assuming that these are different. But they've been known to swap clothes before, so, you know, just my luck, that's what they do. But you know what? That's what they get stuck with. I missed it. Are the pictures copied from a printer? No, this is their announcement that they sent me of their graduation. So I'm using their actual announcement picture. So I took this picture from him and this picture from him. I'm using the actual pictures. So you can do this with like Christmas pictures. You know how you get the, if you get family pictures of your family as a Christmas card, you can do the same exact thing. So for this, I'm gonna use my bigger scissors to cut this out. And then I'll do what's called fussy cutting, the actual picture of the boys. There's my notification, so hopefully we'll get a few more people pop on. So all I'm going to do is just kind of cut around his actual picture. And it's called fussy cutting because you're cutting out all of that outside background picture. And you can do this with your napkins. Oh, I got to show you guys. I got some cool napkins today. I had to go to Dollar Tree, and the one Dollar Tree that I went to Tuesday morning is right next door. So I had to pop in there and see if they had any new napkins. And they did. All right, so I am just going to cut a little bit more of the edge off. Actually, I'm going to round off that corner like that. So that's what I have of him. Oh, your internet. I was like, oh crap, mine. I thought I was having issues before, but I was on the um wrong network, which is why I couldn't connect. I couldn't figure it out. What are you guys doing on a Thursday? I don't normally see you guys on a Thursday. You guys working? Are you at home? Making satin-lined bonnets. Oh, are you sewing them or do you glue them? How do you do that? I am not big on the sewing stuff. My daughter is. She sews quite a bit. I'm just going to round that off. I don't really want that sharp of an edge on his shoulder. You sew them. Yeah. I am not huge on the sewing part of things. I'd rather hot glue it, vinyl it, anything but sew it. All right, I am using a silicone mat so that my self-healing mat doesn't get destroyed. I'm not going to need these. Wasn't sure what I was going to need for these, but I don't need those. All right, so here's where I need to pick out colors. So I picked out some grays and blues out of my color wheel, but I also have all of my metallic colors to go with it. So I also have blue gel polish. I have silver glitter, which I'm not sure the boys are going to want glitter, but I do have metallic. So I think this is going to be the better way to go. So I think I'm going to put those away. And this is where I need you guys. So I have the two boys' pictures here. And I've picked out, like, you can see the green in the picture before from where I cut it. But I think I like the blue metallic because he's wearing blue. But I also like the gunmetal gray. I have an antique copper. That, I think the copper would make them look like they have a better tan, which I'm sure they would be happy with. I have a red. I don't know about that one. You guys tell me what you think. I have a regular sterling silver. And then I have the green, a green metallic. What do you guys think? While you guys are doing that, let me go ahead and show you the first roll of ribbon that I have for sale. These are going to be 2.5-inch rolls of ribbon. And the first one is a very chunky, glittery 2.5-inch roll of ribbon that is 10 yards long, and it is Halloween with the lime green, the orange, the purple, and the black. And this one is $7 for a 10-yard roll. So if you would like this, please comment. If you're watching the replay and this hasn't been commented on, you can comment that you would like to purchase this, and I will invoice you. I have to go with you because I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So that is available. I also will put in a bonus roll of ribbon that is about 3 yards with it. So the chunky glitter 2.5-inch Halloween ribbon is $7. And y'all, I'm not asking for any more than I paid for the ribbon. I am just trying to downsize. I don't have enough room for all of it. All right, so on my acrylic blank, I'm going to peel the backing off. There is a film on it on both sides. I'm going to leave the film on the other side just in case I get messy with the gel. All right, so let's see here. I'm trying to figure out what color is going to look best. Ooh, I kind of like that one on him. I think I've decided that one for that one. Probably not the red. I might go with the gunmetal gray on this one. That to me might be too much blue. I like that one. So let's go with that. Alrighty. So what I first want to do with these is took that off, but just in case I touched it, I am gonna get rid of any residue that might be on it and just clean that up really good. All right. Now I'm going to put a base coat, a gel base coat on here, just like I would my fingernails. This is just going to protect the surface and put a layer down. Between the acrylic blank and any color or the picture. It's just like painting, you just putting a layer down. All right, now I'm going to take the layer off of this one. If you guys have any questions, let me know. This is a much easier way to resin, I believe. What are the hexagons? They are acrylic blanks. Hexagon acrylic blanks. and I buy them off of Amazon. All right, so now I'm going to pop that in there a little bit longer. And all this is doing is curing the resin so I can move on to the next step, and it does it within a few seconds. Alrighty. They are tacky, which is great because it helps the pictures stick down. All right, so what I'm going to do is put another layer of a thin layer of the base gel on the acrylic blank. Even though it's already sticky, that is a tacky layer that is on top of the gel naturally that you would wipe off with alcohol. But because I need it to have that picture in the middle of it, I need there to be more gel on. Okay, so that one is done. These little bottles are also a whole lot cheaper than buying those big old jugs of resin and then screwing up is not ideal. Hi, Neva. All right, so this guy, I am going to use my tweezers to get him on here. Some air bubbles pop coming through, so I'm just holding it in place just for a second. Hi, Kathy Smith. So, you guys, I already showed one roll of ribbon. That is for sale today. Maybe I don't have enough resin under there. The bottom's holding down pretty good. It's the top. His head wants to pop up off the little blank. So I put some more resin on there. So you guys, I'm using my nail supplies to make acrylic blanks with. I may have to stick that in there and hold it down with my finger while it cures. And I'll show you guys the first roll of ribbon. Is the chunky glitter Halloween ribbon. Oops. And it is $7. It is 2.5 inches wide by 10 yards long. So that is available if anybody would like this ribbon. It is $7. All right, that seems to be working now. We'll get this guy on his acrylic blank. I need to cut his picture down a little more. All right, which way am I cutting? I'm gonna put here. And back on there. Yay. One down. And then I get to put color on it. I'm so excited. All right, this one is still too big. I don't know how I got them too big. I traced it. All right. Get him back on there. All right, now he can go in to be cured. All right, so to finish off this top part is I'm switching to a different gel. I'm going to use, it's UV resin, hard glossy, transparent. It's like a top coat for your fingernails. Only it is a UV resin. I could use regular top coat gel polish, which is the same thing. But with this one, I don't have to wipe it off. You guys have any questions? Let me do the second roll of ribbon. This one is a 2.5 inch by 10-yard roll. This one is $7.95. And it is a black canvas with the lime green, what the heck are these called? There's a name for this style. Neva, I am making acrylic blank keychains for my 2 nephews that graduated this year, and I'm using their actual pictures that came in their announcement. So I'm putting their pictures on their keychains. But this is the next roll of ribbon that is for sale. It is a black canvas. Y'all help me out here. What's the name of this style of, oh my goodness, it's like right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, that one's $7.95. All right. So here's what we have so far. I cut out both boys' pictures, and they are twins, and put them on one side of the keychain. So that is that. Both of them, that one shoulder on that side did not stick down. So I'm going to do a rickrack. Thank you, Kathy Smith. Oh my goodness, Charlene. I'm like, I know the name of this. Why can I not think about it? Think of it. Think of it. So I'm just gonna try and get in there like glue and see if I can get that down. So that is the black canvas ribbon with the lime green rickrack. Thank you for that. All right, so I think with these, I'm going to stick them in and hold them down with my finger like I did this one's head that wanted to pop up. They are cute. There are so many sets of twins in my family. It's ridiculous. All right, those are stuck down. Thank goodness. All righty. Now I am going to put a top coat on those so that we can do the other side, because that's where the color is going to come in, is on the other side. I don't like this resin. This is one I got off of Amazon. And look at um, the paintbrush part of it. It's like all jacked up. But that's how I got it. So I was like, well, it's doable. It'll work. I'm just going, I want it on the picture itself because that is kind of like a keepsake thing, is being able to save their graduation picture on something like this. My youngest grandkids are twins, 8 years old, Maddie and Tyler. So it's a boy and a girl. We only have one set of twins in our family that's boy and girl. Most of them are boys. They're all boys. With this last layer, I'm doing the entire top of the blank piece. Trying to make it not flood over the edge. Or in the hole of where the keychain needs to go. The keychain piece. All right, I think that is good. I'm gonna actually take the bottom off so that I can, instead of messing that up, I can move the light over the top of it and cure it this way instead of trying to mess it up when I move it. Yep, boy and girl, we've only got one, and they are now 11 or 12. Yep, they would be almost 12 this year. All the rest of them are boys. So while this is doing, I'll do another roll of ribbon. This one is also a rickrack ribbon for Halloween or any other time of year. This could be Mardi Gras. This could be, anything that way. $7.95, 2.5 inches by 10 yards. It is black with purple rickrack glittered ribbon. So this one is $7.95 for a 10-yard roll. And all of these come with a bonus roll of ribbon. All right. I'll do just a little bit longer on that. If it comes out and it's still tacky, it's not quite done. That's why I was touching it. It was to make sure it was totally finished. Oh my goodness, my husband is sending me pictures. He knows I'm live. All right, let's check it. There, that's not tacky at all. I can feel that edge though. But I can go back and put another layer of resin over the top of that. But that has sealed his picture in the keychain and onto the blank. So what I'm going to do is get the other one done, and then we'll flip this over and do the other side. And I think what I'm going to do is, instead of putting their name on the other side, I'm just going to do initial instead of a full name. Maybe a monogram. I think they would just rather have an initial. But as long as they're the same, they really don't care. All right, I think I got all of it. And move it over here and get it cured. Sorry I have to go, but have a blessed rest of the day. Thank you, Charlene. You too. All right. Next roll of ribbon is a 2.5-inch by 10-yard roll. This one is $6.95, and it is a purple, orange, black, and lime green roll like this. So it is $6.95 plus a bonus roll of ribbon for plus shipping. All right. I need paint brushes for this next part. Whoop. All right, so on this guy, oh, this one should be done. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take the backing off of the other side. Maybe. Kathy Smith, this one. Okay, it's yours. All right, so with the backing off the other side, you can see it's perfectly clear. And I could leave it like that, but I want to put a color on the other side and the boy's initial. So we are going to cover that up. And then it will give him some color coming through the front where his picture is. Let's see, I went with the gunmetal gray on this one. I'm doing metallics because I don't think boys are going to be all that into glitter. So we're just going to get it on here. Sorry, you guys, I'm not talking much. I'm concentrating here, trying to make sure I don't flood that hole of the blank. All right, so that one is done. Or the first layer. I probably have to do a couple layers of that one. And now we'll do this one. And on him, I'm doing, yes, Kathy, I do. And I'll create a listing in Etsy and do the same thing that way. All right, so let's do another roll of ribbon. Well, I'll do that after these dry, or while these are drying. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Super pretty. All right. I don't want my brushes to dry out in between layers, so I'm just going to wrap them in a wet wipe. All right, so the next roll of ribbon I have is 2.5 inches by 10 yards. This one is $6.06, and it is a Christmas one with poinsettias, Christmas trees, and all of the red is glittered. Okay, so this is $6.06 for a 10-yard roll of 2.5 inch Christmas ribbon. All of the red is glittered and the gold. See if I can, where the heck is, there we go. So there's that. And it does come with a bonus roll of ribbon also. And y'all, the bonus rolls of ribbon could come from Dollar Tree, Michael's, Joann's, Walmart, Big Lots. I mean, that's where the bonus rolls are coming from. They're not the same as where the other rolls are coming from. So these just need a little time to dry. And then we'll be doing another layer. Yeah, I picked that up. I can see right through it. So I know I need another layer of acrylic paint. Neva, you want that one? The Christmas roll? Okie dokie. Uh-oh. All right, I got Neva and Kathy Smith, and then I still have 3 other roles that are still available, and I've got one more to show. Let me hit these with some heat to try and get them to dry. Oh, this isn't plugged in. Hey, Missy. All right, let's see. So if I can pick this up and see through it, then it needs another layer, which I can. You can see my brush strokes right through the acrylic right there. Can y'all see that? So sometimes these need 2 or 3 coats. This one covered really well, but I'm gonna give it another coat. There is a couple spots up in the top that I can still see through. And at this point, I want all of my strokes to go in the same direction, because this will probably be the final layer on this before the vinyl goes on it. Had a hair or something in it. That is so cool. And now we'll do this one. And then while these are drying, I'll show you the last roll of ribbon. I love this color. This is so coppery and pretty. Of course, don't tell the boys. They don't want nothing pretty. All right, so there is those. There's those. I think that's going to be the final coat on the copper, but the silver may need one more. All right, so the last roll of ribbon that I have available today is a 2.5-inch by 10-yard roll. This one is the ice blue with the snowman hats on it, and all of the red is glittered. So it has the white snowdrift edging, and all of the red is glittered. This one is $8.95, and it is ice blue with snowman hats. Okay, and that one does come with a bonus roll of ribbon. All right, so let me hit this with some more heat to get them dry. All right, so you can see how his is going to look with the silver behind it. And I need to do one more coat of the silver on this one for him. And then his vinyl initial will go on the back over the silver. And then a top coat on top of that. So that is one. And then this is the other one. So he has the copper coloring. And then on the other side will be his initial. And then I'll cover that with a top coat of resin. All right, you guys. These rolls of ribbon are still left to purchase. So if anybody's interested in these, y'all just make a comment and I'll get in touch with you. But these are still available. And like I said, they all come with a bonus roll of ribbon. So all right. Like I said, because these guys are twins, I don't know which one is which. And I already have the vinyl cut out, but I'm gonna have to like message their mom or dad and find out, hey, which one is this one? Because I'd hate to put an S on it if this one's Andrew, or an A on this one if this one's Spencer's, because that's their names, Andrew and Spencer. And get that all totally messed up, because that would be my luck, right? So I'm going to turn you guys back up. Anybody that's interested in those rolls of ribbon, they are available. Like I said, they do come with a bonus roll of ribbon, and I am just trying to downsize. I'm trying to get a handle on my hoarding. Anyway, I can't finish these even though I already have the vinyl cut, because I don't know which kid is which. So there's that. Gonna have to contact a parent. Anyway, tomorrow I will have 4-inch rolls of ribbon available during my live tomorrow. And I think I'm going to be making another wreath out of a item that is not a normal wreath form. So you guys come back and watch me tomorrow for, hopefully it works out. I've never used it before. Does it not say on the, well, it does. It does down here. They've always been known as Andrew and Spencer, never Spencer and Andrew. And I don't know which, like they're both sitting here in the same picture, but I don't know which, if I don't know if they're sitting in alphabetical order or not. And it's not written on there which one is which. So I've got no clue. When they're identical, okay, so when they were born, even their parents couldn't tell them apart. The only way they could tell was that one of them had a mole on the back of his neck. That was it. They always had to turn the kid around, age 2, they'd turn the kid around to see who had the mole on the back of his neck. They are in the same picture, yep. So I'm like, I don't know which is which. And they would, yeah. So I'm just gonna have to contact their parents and find out who's who. Anyway, you guys, thanks for being here with me. I appreciate it. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Come see me tomorrow, and hopefully the wreath form that I found today will work out. And I'm going to kind of play around with it today and see if I could make it work, and then we'll make a wreath with it tomorrow. It is a little difficult, especially with an aunt that doesn't even live near them, and I'm like, I have no idea which is which. They're going to the same college. I mean, they're just kind of the same all around. Same. Have a good night, you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.